girl a ranky. One little nasty crowbait girl come talk about the barrel them now have no marking. And no thieving brother and thieving family now work at the fucking airport. You don't understand. So when things are do things on them hard, you think up, what do you think up here though? You think it's a very long life we up here live, I want them Luman life they up here live. We're working hard and we're trying to do things to the country and we don't get the cargo come. Right? First and foremost, take forever for you with the cargo.
Absolute rubbish was posted, and I say so without fear of contradiction. And anybody who wants, come to me and I will give you the evidence. We will investigate any case and every case because we want transparency and accountability. What we don't want is mischief and nuisance. And that's what was posted last night.
Sing again. I want them again. So didn't I tell you that the beast is roaming? Yeah. Protect your children. Cause like a raging storm is coming. Lion twin, yo, we want them again. So didn't we tell you that the beast is roaming? Yeah. Protect your children. Cause like a raging storm is. Yo. Listen up.
Blessed, welcome to another episode of my 2 cents podcast. I'm your host Tu-Lox, the 876 Rebel. In today's episode, we just can't left off of this Melissa topic as what we did say in our previous episodes. I don't think that Melissa thing is gone away. For now. Now, when we say Melissa, and the fact that Melissa not gone away, believe it or not, I'm Melissa again. But this time we don't necessarily talk about the effects of the storm. We passed this a long time. There's another storm brewing. And that storm I name Hurricane Vaz versus Buju Banton. What I mean by that is Buju Banton come out on his social media platform and him accuse the ports of stealing some of the items that he sent to aid the people in the affected areas post Hurricane Melissa. And Daryl Vaz never take too kindly to that and him fire back, and after Vaz fire back, all hell broke loose. Plus me gonna talk about some other little thing. You know my show them go already. But I'm gonna pay them bill half out. Big wheel. What go on? You know, send me there upon the acre and send me that check every piece of paper. Come here, say you live a foreign in a skyscraper. Me can tell you right now, say I lie that because of ice. Most of we can't try that. Not even winter me now want for forward. Me afraid to plug in my fridge to my afraid ice. Me don't know how me manage to get myself in them suck me all while. If you're there foreign when you jump a room, don't take intimidation. Make all a car deal with your immigration. Most of us them do them something here are imitation. And they're reasonable too. So you don't have to worry about inflation. If you think of immigration alone, and not just that, you better link them and find out everything what them do if you're not done spot. Brother, you can't link them for me. What do you mean if you link them for you? See number up on your screen. And the link are going in the description. Brother, may I tell you enough for a man in your done to that distinction. May I call them now, that idiot, yeah, man. Now, if you know they are Manchester to Senti side, and you look somewhere for stay, no bother stray. Just stop at Spur Tree, home away, villas. And that place in a little like plane where you have to pray, so you have leg room. That place you have over 9. Bedroom. Trust me, the place bossy. You can follow the doctor or liar. And in the hard to get a booking, just link Nataya. See her number up on the screen. You don't need no prescription because the Airbnb link in a description. And it's a GPS friendly location, so make sure you send other one in on a rotation. Now, if you don't want internet TV for just $65 a year, check out the information on the flyer and just use the code Tu-Lox 4K TV. Don't watch nothing else. Alright, now I'm not even gonna waste no time before I say big up the real people them. Seeing all of the people who reach out to me based on my last episode and I tell me say don't make people draw me out. I know everything people draw me out, but that's not make them know that straight. Me's a no nonsense man. Me's not a man who ramp with them, I stay silent. Nah go I just me that. And just because I'm replying, I means that people are draw me out. But sometimes when you stay quiet over here, when you see someone get an impression, say everything is all hunky-dory and alright with me. See? And if me not make you know, you say me not make you know. So, me just have to make you know, say a lot of the people them ungrateful. Yeah, fuck, and that's true. Me grateful for the support what me get. But when people pass them place and act like me have money put on in my pocket and it belong to them, that's when me gonna lose it. I me gonna diss you. Cause no boy in a girl no give me nothing for put on. And if me decide my mind, so me gonna help out in whatever way me can. Say thanks, no man. Don't message my phone and tell me no fuck. Don't come in my comment section with your bullshit. Me's not that man. Anyway, before I go into the Buju Banton versus Vaz saga, see? You don't know, say have some people, as I'm telling you, them just take up them phone and talk a bag of thing because them have a phone. And me say a specific video I go on, and if me never comment on this, I would name what me name, trust me.
Me see how the blood clot country go through disaster. And the next day, the citizen then get up and start clean up back the area. You see me? They start the way they feel because they know life goes on. Nobody sitting down, relying on waiting on nobody. The government I got do what them are doing, you know, but it takes a minute. You dig? But only Jamaicans must sit down with them under them blood clot jaw. With them under them jaw. The blood clot demand people to send this and send that, plus send receipt in a bag with this and send receipt in a bag with that. Kunu nasty, dirty bumbo clot nigga. Unu nasty, stinking, underprivileged motherfuckers gonna be. Kunu, you know people come out blood clot come overseas to work hard. Eh? What the blood clot did Unu provide? Some man never yet build a blood clot shelter. Some man living on the mother and father house from blood clot 1913. And now the rooftop blew off. Unu still can't blood clot do nothing. Unu still a demand blood clot, bumbaras clot. People for blood clot. Sorry phone. No! Unu blood clot get up and start work as decent blood clot people. Una citizens like country, you get up the government in response soon, the government in response to build back on the blood clot shit. Unu build up. Some man don't need build nowhere. I'll be a blood clot dirty zinc up place. Unu worthless pussy will I make the country look like that kind of lazy. Una fuck out there. Una fuck. Unu a big man and big woman, una fuck so you should take your own responsibility and stop relying on the government on the nasty shit.
No, I totally agree with the part where you say after a natural disaster, you know what I mean, you can jump around and do for yourself. But if you did have your eye on the ground, it's not only the disaster you should have focused on. You should have focused on the whole heap of the teamwork of people that are right now. Enough of the community, them, the people, them not sit down and wait. But when you look on your screen and look, this is how you call disaster. You are said that from a place of comfort. Nice, in the America, so you feel like people are bother you because them desperate and need help. And yes, me aware of the fact that Jamaicans have a reputation for things that through people they are foreign, automatically is a better rose. But where they are cuss bout and them want this and them want that and them want and them want and them want. If a real disaster catch you in America, you call it Jamaican bumbleclot beg. Me now ask you. You say people living in their mother house from 19 how long now the roof blow off them can't do nothing. Even if them live on them own have a roof. Our natural root word disaster come and take them out of them dwelling. Does that automatically now mean so them never have no ambition? Matter of fact, people don't have no ambition and normally have roof. Most of who have even the simplest roof over them head have some semblance of ambition. As much as the people them I go through some rough thing, we experience the storm in the worst way down in the west. I can tell you, say one of the best thing happened to enough of them just don't know yet. People can go back to actually being social. People have to go depend on people in a real life again. Anything we do now, we have to unite to do it when disaster strike. And them people, they going to remember our experience depends on what age them is, how good it is for actually socialize. Puss and dog now have the same look. Everybody now have the same position. You attack from a position of Uncle Sam. How much man get a visa for go away and could have come and foreign come work like what you probably do? How much man? Enough man not get the opportunity. We know say all people get the opportunity and waste it. We know say cruft about. We know say some wicked people out there where all them want to do a beg 24/7. We not deny that, but you can't generalize. You can see a thing like a hurricane mash up people's house and come and try to turn it around in a who a cruft and who live in a them mother house from 19 when and this and that and the roof blow off and you still can't do nothing. Enough man jump around and fix back them place long time, but them thing there where them not talk about. The people have a right to blame the government if they more buckler want. I people have pay them. And when it's time for the government actually do something with all that pay where them get for much years, at this one come with. Why you can't depend on the government and them a work for you? That coming like you insure your car. And somebody tell you say don't depend on the insurance. Where you pay your policy every time. And your car insure when it crash. People are tell you say don't ask the insurance company. Work it out with the other driver. Or the more buckle at me insure my car for. If every time I meet in an accident, you have to raise my policy. I same so the Jamaican government deal with the people them. Stop buckle attack like on a blind. Because when them are cuss artists, you're not quiet. But when them are cuss government, you don't have strength. This might look like strength to enough weak people. When in your comment section, I tell you about Jesus, how can I like this a million times? I've create chat, bro. For the most part, not everything. Are the people them for bring back light? Are them for fix hospital? Are them for do all of them things there? With them tax money being a pay for? You can't help yourself up to a certain point. I mean, no, you don't see video them are the people that fix up their own community. I see people run all water pipe and bring back water to them community. A whole heap of people at work daily. Some of them go through the worst things. Some of them can't relate. And stop chat for free. Enough people have to just live where them can live. And not everybody can live uptown at 3-story house and 4-story. Some people just have to just do what them can do with what them have. And we done see what Melissa do it when majority of the people them have already. Everybody agree when it comes to defending the government. Somebody will have pay for work for you. And when them produce results, nobody knows say nothing. How can you pay somebody to take care of the country and provide assistance when it's supposed to provide? And when it comes to votes, you see them right round the clock, everywhere, all kind of conference. I keep peer nice, every color in every community in the entire Jamaica. But when a disaster comes, you just ignore them. Or when everybody over TikTok I beg, it's fine. When really and truly, majority of them TikTok I don't need no help. When support them so much that them get rich and they all about the place and show off on people. And I have no problem with that. But when destruction come and people need help, that's when people become annoying and non-ambition. Make that make sense. So you have to ignore the fact that before Melissa, you'd have a whole heap of people in have a job. And them could have hardly helped themselves. After Melissa, when them lose house and everything else, them can't help themselves just random because them have millions put up. And everybody's circumstances are the same, brother. You can't throw everybody in a one pot. You can't throw the cruft them in a pot with the people that have ambition and lose everything. And have to start over. A whole heap of people start over already and now wait for nobody either. When the government depend on the people for vote, it's not a problem. But when the people depend on the government for assistance, the people worthless though. Everybody on the same thing, brother. You have worthless, you have ambitious, you have everything everywhere. You can't generalize when you talk. If you're a family of fuckery, say that. Alright, so now we are going to the real part of the show, real meat of the matter. See? This is Buju Banton versus Vaz. This have people attack for a couple of days well now. So for who don't know, me have to start it from which part it actually start from. See? That piece of clip I'm going to show now, a world-renowned reggae superstar, Buju Banton, I expressed him grouse due to the fact that him allegedly sent a plane full of relief supplies for the victims of Hurricane Melissa, and according to Buju, the supplies get tampered with, and this was Buju Banton's reaction.
Yeah, left Frankie. One look nasty crowbait girl come talk about the barrel them now have no marking. Right? Them come on a cargo plane done said. Right? And no thieving brother and thieving family never work at the fucking airport. You don't understand. So when things are do things on them hard, you think up, what do you think up here though? You think that Terry long life or up here live, I want them Luman life that up here live. We're working hard and we're trying to do things to the country and down there the cargo come. Right? First and foremost, take forever for you with the cargo. Right? And when the cargo come out and we start looking to the cargo, Starlink missing, stove missing, all kind of ras bomber, ras clotting, blood clot missing, and the barrel them half empty. See, nothing never happened to Kingston. There's no real for nobody at Kingston for your thief, nothing from the people of Jamaica. You understand me? But the sound still have a dirty, crowbait, reptobate, blood clot mentality to break my fucking heart. You understand me? I'm sure come go to some scandal back because that's what the blood clot deserve. You know? We don't have no clout and we know that the people in a dire straits. So we have a thief and poor people and thief and people that go through such a hard time. We're not blocking at the barrel. Blocking at the barrel and so we ask a question. Where is the oversight? Where are the security measures? Because you can't go through the airport and fart. So how somebody leave the airport with so much things, all these things where these packages come tampered with. We can't continue, sir. We cannot continue like this. It's painful. Because we're up on the battlefield, I'm and even I'm from man, I run up and down and I meet people left, right and center to secure something for my nation. Right? Oh, if me not secure, when it just hurt my feelings, the blood clot. I don't have no idea. Me not talk the common people, me talk the thief, the money with them about a Norman man, the airport. And the amount of things you're missing my people, it hurt me very fucking hard that you live in blood clot. You cut me down, find a drop of blood.
Now, after Buju run out, like him a take on a big show of Europe, Minister Vaz never take too kindly to that.
Time out just to indicate that there was a unfortunate post yesterday by a musician indicating that there were some wrongdoings in relation to the cargo that came for relief. Welcome all efforts and attempts for persons to help in small, medium and large ways. Fact of the matter is that we must have an accountable system. And I want to publicly state today, without fear of contradiction, that I did an overnight investigation, including cameras and including the custom broker who handled the shipment. And I want to make it very clear that the shipment left the airport intact as it came, fully wrapped, and everything that was there left the airport in the custody of the charitable organization. It went to a warehouse in Spanish Town, which the government has no involvement in whatsoever. So as far as what we did in terms of making sure that the goods that were meant for the people, the poor suffering people, were delivered. And I want to thank all of the airport staff that continue to work so tirelessly under the worst strain and pressure to make sure that we manage all of these cargo flights in a smooth and efficient manner. I am the first one to say that it's not perfect because we are now overburdened.
No matter how no overburdened, me think security would be first priority. Now I could say Buju had take him and him decide to send him 1,000 gun. Them gun they would just walk through the ports and just end up which part of them I go. Just so because overburdened. And that me gather from everything we just said a while ago. You were so eager to prove Buju wrong that you not even think before you talk. Remember, say these guns been coming through the ports some way, somehow. So you can just imagine when you give them an idea, say, these ports are now overburdened.
With more flights than we normally expect. However, we are doing our best. And I'm going to ask for everybody to please just do what you are doing and do so in the best interest of the people of Jamaica. And do not cause mischief or nuisance, because I will be there to defend the government as long as it is on the seaside or the port side. Absolute rubbish was posted, and I say so without fear of contradiction. And anybody who wants, come to me and I will give you the evidence. We will investigate any case and every case because we want transparency and accountability. What we don't want is mischief and nuisance, and that's what was posted last night. God bless Jamaica.
Now, I don't know about the item, but me personally happy that Buju come out and raise the alarm about something that happened in Jamaica for years now. The fact that Buju is an international celebrity, superstar, force people for now look into this thing where I go on between the wharf them and the airport when it comes to cargo. And on a two-time ready me I talk about. Me I talk about the two-time in people and when I some of them airport here. Wait, I don't know how them do it. But more than you land from foreign when you reach here, you have a 1 foot of shoes you find in your suitcase. No cologne, enough of the things them you have. I don't know how it go. I don't know how they manage to grab your thing them more time, but a whole heap of time. Them things happen to me. I'm not try to make my country look bad. But reality, them things you go on in Jamaica a long time. So all who are ball out about Buju try to make the country look bad. You know some fucking hypocrite. Buju can make the country look worse than this when I see on the screen. You remember that? Politicians raise them pay by 300%. How good Jamaica did look them time there. Buju make the country look bad. Not all these TikTokers, a bunch of batty boy and sodomite ruin Jamaica image in the eyes of the world. One time Jamaica was the most moral country on the face of the earth, and it used to reflect in our music. Now Jamaica is about obia, drugs, all type of fuckery them youth are sing about, all type of batty boy and sodomite they on TikTok, but a Buju I make Jamaica look bad. I'm not sure. My officer me glad say finally somebody actually shine the spotlight on this. It a happen, man. This is something that affect whole heap of Jamaicans. and foreigners alike. So stop dismiss. Put see how people are beat Buju. Me not even going to that part there. Yet, now I want to understand. Say Melissa was not a storm. Melissa was a mirror. Because it show up with leaders them big time. Because Mr. Vaz clearly stated right here, so say them over 300 and odd plane are coming with the aid them. You see what plane come in till the airport and the wharf, it's impossible to clear them. The amount of help we are forward from all about. And up until 2 weeks ago, I not see no help coming from the government, not even with the aid we are coming. My question is, what happened to this aid? When election are run, you can see them on the street themselves, a give out pamphlet, a deal with motorists, all type of shit when them need vote. And I could say there's a system where the aid I forgot you before it gets dispensed. We don't see them in the street at all. If I even would do a long bomb buckle and make the people them sooner and develop a level of confidence. Not at all you don't see them. I must say Nikisha, Birchell alone me see in the street. One woman. They all both on bike and all type of something. I try to reach to our people them in our constituency. And believe me to God, say even this when you see on the screen, yes, it can be a political move. With these politicians, you can't trust none of them intention. But guess what? I prefer see this when I see on the screen. Right, yes, so. More than when you really need to see them. Missing in action. Nowhere to be found. I get an idea. I know exactly how them will reach, even at the area them will cut off. I get marooned directly. Due to Melissa, I know exactly how them will reach up there. Fast. Helicopter that land up at that. So fast, if some of these people by some miracle can find a way to do some sucky mother video, them land up there now. But guess what I don't figure out? I don't know that. I don't think they bring the aid. They might bring a lot of handcuff, but I don't think no aid would have did it. Any of this here, this the government. Them fine you same time. The government obviously not give out none of the aid them to the people. Are the regular man, are the most, are the helping on the ground. And nobody not really I say nothing about that situation there, but you see how fast everybody I condemn Buju. Which entertainer ever bring down Jamaica more than them thieving politicians? I want to tell me. Even if I lie, Buju I tell. One never look upon it and say, alright, the arts them help the people and Buju are artists, so just love that. One never do that. But look how quick on a slaughter Buju and throw him under the bus for Daryl Vaz. I mean now say whether Buju I tell lie or Daryl Vaz I tell lie. I don't know everything. But how come after many years of oppression and them wholly for thieving, liar people here, we are run the country, we do so much fuckery. Both PNP and Labour right. We're not ready to show the artists them actually run out. In our defense. Make sure say if I never the artists them the amount of people that dead for hungry and thirst, it not funny. But we're not ready for slaughter Buju and still a defend politician. We prove so when time it count, when they don't need them the most, them abandon no. And still in the comment section, I defend them. Strictly Stockholm syndrome somehow have. And politicians have been lying since the genesis, since the embryonic stages. Matter of fact. And you see how fast when you spot out Buju Banton's alleged lies? When politicians, all them do a bomb buckler tell lie. Oh, me I gonna do this for you? Lie. Me I gonna fix the road? Lie. Every 5 years that. We are gonna make sure it's education free? Lie. You know what I'm going at? Almost every fucking thing what them say when them a campaign is a bunch of fucking lie. But most people don't seem to mind the lie them time there. Buju Banton is now the face of lying in a Jamaica. Because him come on him social media platform and him ball out say some of him things them missing. Now Buju is another one. See the mistake I make Buju. A years me I telling you. Me telling you personally one away and me telling you public on my platform. No artist, not for mix up in the politics. None. Because politicians only use with influence, nothing else. Yeah man, you can get them conference and make it look good, yeah man. Buju a PNP and then like that. But when time comes to defend your brother, everybody are going to abandon you. Where the wolf of camera them they run out in your defense today. Remember your PNP now? Now them can abandon you in the name of let's not politicize this. Vaz politicize it, obviously. Because he make sure deal with it in our manner way. Remember Buju never come out, come disrespect the government, you know. Buju just come saying things missing. But because Vaz are the Minister of Transport and Telecommunication, him responsible for all of that. And the way how him run out with it was disrespectful. Buju never disrespect nobody. Buju only have a grouse at the facts and things missing. Buju never even said the government teach me things. But the way how Vaz come out, I doubt if Vaz would have come out the same way, with the same energy for your labor right. And then you know what happened now? After Vaz come out and you go delete everything, I sure you say no sense, you know. And I just relax and drop out Buju, your brain and drop out to bro. How you forgot delete everything where you set on your page? You don't know how nowadays work in a social media. Remember you go up on social media, go complain about your things, you know. You have to leave it and make them beat you, so it go. You're in a one time when you can't even fed up and say, you know what, I'm not taking no disrespect for nobody, you know. Turn off the comment section. You can't turn off your comment section. It's a lie you tell. You have to just leave that video there and take your lick and go through. That's how social media work. Over here, no pretty brother. It's easier for survive in the world's toughest prison more than survive over social media. And the fittest survive over this. I know dog name dog. A jankra look for dead people over this. At that me I tell you. I mean no. A man can just fed up and say, you know what, oh, fuck that. And leave that alone, cause me can't win. But the world now gonna see it, so brother. You don't understand the world of social media, obviously. And everybody will ask Buju for receipt. We never ask the politician for the receipt for some of them wealthier. But the whole of them flaunt. Ask them for a receipt for it. Ask them for show how them manage to get so rich in such a short time off a poor people back. Ask them for them receipt. But they don't want a receipt from Buju. I'm telling you in my last episode, of years me telling you say artists, them have strength for you. And it's sad. And no matter how you help them and what you do for them, majority of them, not all, the politician will always be right. And that Buju situation show me. You know how long Buju try to get him foundation up and running? But all now me not think Buju Banton foundation register as a legitimate foundation. Buju have to find ways. Because them try clone Buju as it relates to his shipment to, you know. Because them say, I know him, I'm friend them. Really and truly, Buju Banton our big brand. And even if I not Buju money, spend a Buju Banton brand. Cause anybody at all will have money on the level. If you send a plane load, a aid come to Jamaica for help the fellow Jamaicans. A Buju cause it. So whether a Buju shipment or a friend them game for send, it no matter. A Buju cause the shipment for reach at Jamaica. There's no two way to look on it. But they might try discredit Buju now, like he might try each hand on something. If it look like a him do it, and not really him don't want to spend the money. All type of bullshit. Must soon out there try slaughter the man. Buju Banton past nickel and dime days long time. Long time. Look how quick them call out artists when all the shit. And even see him Daryl Vaz where they write here so I cost Buju. I want him show me now. Where him do in a Melissa. Show me 200 grand where you spend out of your pocket. 200 grand, chump change. Out of your pocket. For make sure it's like 20 people. 10 people get a care package. Somewhere. Even if a Jew rain, Jew down there. None of them not do for nobody. With them personal money, them still await for aid. Them still await for this, them still await for that. And even when the country overflooded with aid, nobody now get that bumbuckler. You can't selfish so. You know why the aid? By way of money, our kind, not start dispense yet. Because all I thief them are together to decide who gets what. Not where gets what, you know. And the who now nothing to do with poor people. I just should enough forward together yet. So they can plan the robbery. And trust me, them now plan to escape. Because them know so them people in Jamaica fool you fuck. I still artists and couple of people were running at the island and help them family. Directly, we see her running and still at the 1 and 2 thing for the people. And remember, couple politicians go up on the ground right now. I try a thing, but it not get highlighted. Cause we don't know people not highlight the good really and truly. But me not see it. Them they would have viral because the labor rights and the PNP would have dying to prove. Say, look, we not cause the politician them see them here. Me not see them a blood clot. And Mr. Vaz don't make it seem right there. So like, well, everything check off and then just come off and everything alright and we dip on top of things. So since it's impossible for Buju shipment get tampered with, tell me Mr. Vaz how this happened.
A public health nightmare could be looming in St. James after 4 containers with condemned food went missing recently in the Portobello area. Councillors in the St. James Municipal Corporation sounded the alarm at their latest meeting on Thursday. Acting Chief Public Health Inspector for St. James, Sherika Lewis, said the department is aware of the incident and will be carrying out an investigation. This is concerning given the increased demand for food items in western parishes in the aftermath of Hurricane
Possibly
Melissa.
that these containers were from a previous batch that were seized and condemned and were to be disposed of and were placed on lands in Portobello. So we are checking to see if they're the same ones that we have information on. And I just want to say that we will be going out to do an investigation. These containers would possibly be contaminated with weevils and other food pests.
Now me hear the lady clear when she use words like possibly. You know what I mean? She don't want to talk definitively as it relates to these containers. So she say possibly some food will get condemned. You know, pass the standards for human consumption. See? So I understand that part. What are you guys ever sure of as it relates to reports? Like me don't know. All of them things you have a log. You don't know the 4 container instantly we're missing. You can't just look on the logbook and say, oh yeah man, the one that contaminated, definitely. And another question I may have is, why every time you have contaminated food and you keep it hanging around? That makes sense too, no? Like, tell me if you're sensible, none at all. The food contaminated, but you don't always have it. Put on in a one corner. When are you with it? If it contaminated, get rid of it same time. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, see something that you could actually investigate. Now less than 24 hours you come clown Buju. So figure out how that gonna stop. If them could have thief 4 container, why them couldn't go in a Buju things and do as them feel like? Why you make that seem so impossible? If it's so easy for thief. 4 you know how heavy a container is? But Buju, Banton, barrel or whatever the case. Just so hard for going on a full of integrity them time there. So where the integrity there, right there so? The Jamaican political system are bullshit. I mean, I ever stop say it. Bullshit on both sides. Who feels it knows, pun intended. And Buju feel it. Maybe not to the level am I expressing in the video. Cause I don't know. A word for word. Buju word against Vaz word. But really and truly, if you are in Jamaica and you travel, especially if you travel all the time, you're gonna lose something. If you are in Jamaica and you ship regular, you're gonna lose something. I may never need Buju if you come tell me that. I'm sure you say politician or rate artist. None at all. This is the Prime Minister having a sit down with the Ramesh and he make a weak attempt at trying to thank the artists them.
And I see that you have been around the island. I see that you have been delivering care and humanitarian support to several communities, some of the worst affected communities. And I want to thank you and your team because I see you have a massive team behind you.
Big up to my team.
Yeah. But I also want to thank the other entertainers that I have seen doing their part, their contribution. I don't want to call too many names, but some of them immediately come to mind. I see Cartel, I see Spice,
Ding Dong,
as Ding Dong, TJ,
yeah, man. Sean Paul, Shaggy,
all Sean Paul, Shaggy,
all of them. Masika, yeah, all of them.
Sasko, yeah. I saw Buju.
Yeah. Everybody has stand up, man. Bounty, Beanie, all of them. All of the dancehall family, them really have stand out. Even the smaller names, them I can see that everybody putting out and reaching out. So it's not a one thing. The entire music fraternity from reggae dancehall, Jamaican people, them, you know, they really stepped up.
But that's the spirit, and that is commendable, and that's what we want to see. That people who are influential, people who have made their name from the culture and who have represented us, that they give back. And I think that is excellent. I think that is very good, and I want to commend all Jamaicans who have used their own resources, their own initiative, and have gone out to support Jamaica's relief effort.
Now, this is not me trying to give a negative spin to something that is obviously positive. But guess what? The Prime Minister should have never ever tried to single out no specific artist. Trust me, the amount of artists we run out, including myself, really and truly. If you're not call everybody name, not call no name, just thank the entertainment fraternity. And even Ramesh noticed it too. That's why you hear him start mention even the smaller names, the this, the that. Ramesh actually realized how terrible it look. That's why you hear him say that. Giving back to people shouldn't be a competition. And if somebody are gonna show you gratitude after you give back, it should not be based on how much you can afford or your status as an entertainer. Because somebody name them when you hear them a call, or because them richer than the rest. So even in a disaster, them can't help themselves. Only status them recognize. It's just a terrible part of Jamaican culture. When you're rich, big up yourself. When you're poor, go through the door. I may say big up Ramesh and everybody else will help. But don't try to single out nobody if you can't call everybody name. And I never just actual entertainers there on the ground either. One people TikTok and them run out. And not just entertainer alone. So when you just single out entertainer and I call specific name, nobody shouldn't have to tell you this, Mr. Prime Minister. This is just simple common sense. Something most people in a parliament now have. And that's not a disrespect. Because me and one of them I believe say I have to disrespect the Prime Minister to get your point across. The Prime Minister forward and him obviously under a lot of pressure. And him do what him can do. And him can do everywhere one time. And him can do every single thing. But guess what? At the end of the day, I'm not saying nothing being done. I'm not afraid to say that. I'm not have to hate the Prime Minister to say that. Way more could have been done. But them not do nothing. PR stunt, all type of things. They all about the place trying to look good as usual. Do good and look good are two different things. You understand? Even if it was Mark Golding, I tell him the same thing. Because the rest of man, when I hear them name, I go feel like I'm ungrateful for them effort. Them don't know how to operate when them for thank artists for nothing at all. Because really and truly, them in our organization, when I really, from day one, respect or appreciate artists, all them do is Banton down with music. Both PNP and Labour Right. Bad word lot, this and that. We don't have no specific way. We support one of the biggest tourism earner. Them not show no support for reggae and dancehall music. And reggae and dancehall is one of the biggest contributing factors towards tourism and by extension with GDP. And them can't say thanks because guess what? It not have nothing to do with them and not for them handiwork. So them feel like if them not talk about it, you have people who are like that. Them feel like if them not big you up or them not talk about your gear, your credit or gear props, automatically nobody not gonna know. And them look like the hero in the story. Now is not the time for PR, Mr. Prime Minister. Now is the time for put your foot on the ground and do what you're supposed to do. Too much aid come in, too much money come in for nothing really go on up until today. And nearly 1 month now, the storm go on and all. Now we can't soon really roll out the way on it should. And in my opinion, I may keep it. I'm a selfish one.